And the majestic Rose Bowl, one of the unique settings in all of sport. This year's Rose Bowl, presented by Prudential, is a crucial part of the college football playoff. Hi, folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup as we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For BA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Hoosiers will kick it away to start us off. Returner looking to create better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So Alabama's offense is on the field for the first time today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Important second down play coming up. He's got to move the sticks.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense loved to play the RPO game. And here early, they pick up some big yards.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw. Catch is made. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. QB decides to keep it here. He's got the first and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Play action fake, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Williams. Defense finally gets him down, but he showcased the shiftiness on that play.
This play takes a little bit of time to develop. The quarterback shows outstanding patience here before he makes that throw.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. To pass. It's Simpson. It's a short completion of the big tight end. They make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be 1st down there.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the 1st down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the 1st down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice 1st down.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Porton. Down quickly after the catch, but the ball at the 14 sets up the red zone opportunity now.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Tremendous protection. There's bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, tie.
Well, the script from the offensive coordinator works perfectly here to get this game started for this offense. Great job of mixing up a lot of different looks to get a read and a gauge of what this defense is up to today, and you're able to put 6 points up on the board. Great start.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Indiana's offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. They'll be met by a defensive front that has a couple of impact players on it. They get after the quarterback. They slow the run down. Really a nightmare to block.
Well, these guys are what it's all about. You want to build a great defense? Follow this blueprint.
First play taken, a deep shot. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, it's an incompletion here, but I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Second down after the incompletion. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Man, I love these big receivers. This time he's able to use his big frame to almost box out the defender on that slant route. If you've got good timing, and this is hard to stop.
Offense moving closer to the line of the game after that catch. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tackle made at the 41. That's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
One of the areas that separates good offensive coordinators from great ones is how efficient their offense is on third down passing plays. And that was a perfect call and really well executed.
The Hoosiers will line up on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Cooper. And heads out of bounds after a decent game.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with third down and long.
Offense getting set. It's second down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incomplete.
It sets up at third down and 3. Looking to throw again. Grab near the sticks. It's Cooper. They get the third down conversion. First down now from the 37.
Converting third downs like this early in the game are great for establishing confidence and rhythm for any offense.
And the Hoosiers pick up enough yardage to get a first down. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Been a really solid drive, but now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Cut quickly. Big man finally brought down by the quarterback. That was a tough assignment.
They're able to get a short gain to make this third down a little bit more manageable. But it is 3rd and long, so this offensive line's got to be ready, do a good job of communicating, pick up any potential blitzes here on 3rd and long.
Back to throw. It's Mendoza. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that 1st down.
Gain on the first play moves it to the 43. It'll be 1st down. Quick throw, catch made on the outbound. They make the tackle, but not
to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Toss play to the outside. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and to keep him short of the 1st down.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. They're trying to sneak it for the 1st.
Well. The old quarterback sneak. Whatever you got to do to keep this drive moving. We've seen them convert in different ways on this drive, and that sneak will keep this defense guessing when they're in short yardage coming up in the future.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Powering through. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Running back grabs it on a screen. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stopped him short of the 1st down.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Critical 3rd down play for this offense right here. Caught near the sticks. It's Horton. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set him up 1st down from the 32.
How many 1st downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Trying to find room. It's Miller. Finding space at the 20. Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal.
Boy, I thought he might take that one all the way to the house. What a nice job by being able to find that lane in that defense. He picks up big yards, and the defense is fortunate to get him out of bounds there inside the 10-yard line.
Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Solid tackle, able to get him down.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. And brought down at the line with that big defensive tackle.
Well, they get stopped here on second down. It's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Offense moving backwards here a long way from the goal line now. Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Caught near the goal line. He'll be stopped short a couple yards from the goal line.
Well, the defense plays it pretty well. Force the quarterback to make the throw in front of you as a defense. Then you square up and make the tackle. Force them to do something special after the catch. That tactic works here. Now we've got a fourth down.
Coach is going to take for 3 points. Here comes the field goal unit. And it's good right down the middle.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. Returner looking to make a play here. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. The Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Using his legs. It's Hemby. It's a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 coming up. He'll ride the back again here. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Mendoza. Caught over the middle. It's Becker. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that froze the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
The Hoosiers have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Grab behind the line, it's Barker. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, the fullback's known to block the entire game. Number one, he's in the game. That's huge. Number two, they're actually utilizing him. He didn't pick up any yards. I just love to see the attempt to get him the ball.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to pass here. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards. Hoosiers will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. He'll field the punt. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
Ball handed to the running back. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Chris, I don't know. There's just something about that Bama uniform. When they run the football, it just feels right. It's a combination of having those big offensive linemen, a really physical approach at the line of scrimmage, and backs that are able to pick up first downs like that right there. Beautiful play.
Right down the middle. It's Corton. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. And with the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. And look at this result. Some positive yards.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped into the field, ready now for the second period. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So it sets up a 2nd and goal from the 4. To the air, it's Simpson. The pocket breaking down. Oh, and he can't hang on. Wow, would have been a touchdown. Got to shake that off now. It's 3rd down coming up.
Well, there's 2 straight incompletions now, and it's going to bring up a big 3rd and goal. Remember, don't be afraid to expand that playbook. You don't have to always look to throw the ball, especially after a couple incompletions. Don't be afraid to run the football. Your back can get to the end zone.
Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So now on comes the field goal unit. He was successful on his first try. This is just a chip shot from 21 yards out. The field goal is good. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Contact as he threw it. Finds a man open on the right side downfield.
Well, this is what separates the men from the boys right here. This quarterback knows he's going to get hit, does a good job of staying laser focused on his target, and as he throws that ball, he gets annihilated, but big positive yards because of that determination by the quarterback.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Snags the quick throw. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
If you play zone coverage and the quarterback is patient, this is a tough play to defend. Nice job of waiting for the receiver to get into the window and then making an accurate throw.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Big conversion there on third down to the receiver. Quarterbacks love a guy that they can depend on in these kind of situations.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. The sure hands. It's Cooper. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a real nice game there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The Hoosiers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking to make a big play downfield. He takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Indiana.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the important point after attempt. PAT is good, so the deficit now just 3, 13-10. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. They tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? It's a keeper. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, that's the drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to this big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Throws to the tight end. Makes the catch downfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Using his legs, it's Miller. Inside the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love this. Good job by this corner to come up, get physical, and bring the quarterback down on that option. Never gave him a chance to make his read and toss the ball out.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So on 4th down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. They'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. Makes a quick catch. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll be on the tight end for a completion. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. And the Hoosiers getting set on 1st and 10. A quick throw out left, complete. But the play loses yardage. Very tough 2nd down coming up now.
It can be hard sometimes in the pre-snap, but if the quarterback can identify the outside coverage, he can avoid these kind of losses. This was just man coverage on the outside, and the secondary pounced on that screen.
Game set. Here's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end who can see what he can do after the catch.
On the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. A short completion to the tight end. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the 1st down.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
That run picks up 1st down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off play action. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Cooper. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
On this drive, they converted twice on third down. They need 6 yards here. To the air, it's Mendoza. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Fans of the defense got to be frustrated. The offense cannot be stopped here. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run up the middle. No gain there. This defense has been getting sliced up on the drive, but they push back that time.
Yeah, kind of a bend but don't break mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks here on this. Stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now try to pressure the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
Play fake, looking to throw. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. The last drive produced 3 points thanks to an excellent long-range field goal. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
Quick throw to the quarterback off the RPO. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Makes it second and short. Looking for a gap. It's Miller. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years, Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
Short connection to the tight end here. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Porton. Tackled at the 8 after the completion.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT puts them up 13 now. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. They moved it well last time, got across the 50, but then fumbled the football away. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. To throw. It's Mendoza. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
The Hoosiers will bring their punt team onto the field. And he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And we'll see what he can do on the return. The returner is blocked out. Gets you started on the next drive. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Caught behind the line. It's Cuevas. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher 2nd down on the way.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Now it's 2nd down here. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Cuevas. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Grabbed by the receiver. Looks like Alabama will have the 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it froze the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read, and the result is a 1st down and a big gain.
1st and 10 now for the offense. Trying to find some room. It's Miller. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Second down play coming up for this offense. Takes the handoff again. Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Run sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the 1st half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
So out comes the field goal team one more time. This kicker has been busy today. He's made 3 already. He got it. The field goal's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for three, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Keeping it on the ground here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. Is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first two quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. For now, let's get back to the guys in the booth to start up this second half.
Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Looking for a fast start here at the beginning of the third quarter. Down by a couple of possessions. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. It's a nice game. Will move the football up to the 27.
Great execution on the RPO. Quarterback does a nice job as he's putting the ball into the belly of the back, making sure to read his key. This defense was determined. They came up to stop the run. Quarterback saw it, pulled it out, hit the quick slant right behind it for some great yards.
And there's the handoff. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And then first down, right back to the running game. Now test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looks to the left, and it's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the first down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
And the Hoosiers with 1st and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. And the quarterback keeps it here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
I mean, this guy's having a dream day. Already over 200 yards through the air. Now showing you what he can do with his feet. This guy's a complete package under center.
The Hoosiers looking to cash in this red zone trip. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now.
This is what makes the RPO so difficult to defend if you have a quarterback who can read it. It's that old argument, which guy has the chalk last? Or the quarterback that can read it like that, the quarterback has the chalk last. He reads that they're up, makes the throw in the quick slant, gets some really good yards.
And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. On 3rd and goal, they've got to cut into this big lead. Probably 4-down territory. Scanning the field. It's Mendoza. Intercepted in the end zone.
Any safety loves a good opportunity to hunt for picks. And as this game wears on, they get one here. This quarterback needs to do a much better job of being able to read this secondary and being more careful with the football.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
I think that was a coverage sack as much as anything. They sat back in a dime defense with 6 defensive backs, and none of them blitzed. They just sat back in coverage, and the defensive line eventually came up with a sack.
Punt team ready to boot it away. Coverage team brings down the returner. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Caught in the backfield. It's Becker. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
3rd down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Wide open downfield. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain on that completion.
But these guys clearly weren't even thinking about a field goal on this one. They know that field goals won't win a game like this anyway, so be aggressive. And now it's 1st and goal.
And the Hoosiers line it up with 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, at this stage of the game, this offense is clearly thinking it's four-down territory. They need points on the board, and they need them in a hurry.
They've moved it to the 3. Now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. They pressure him and sack him. They'll be tackled inside the 10.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. He was on target with his first kick. This one is from just 26 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the kickoff will be returned. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. The pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
The offense will look to regroup here at 2nd and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Chris, let's tip our cap to this quarterback. He has gotten hit. That's the 4th sack already in this football game. Now, he's thrown for a lot of yards, so it's been one of those cases where either our band is playing or your band is playing. One way or another, you're getting a lot of fireworks in this game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. They're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. Lets it go quickly. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. The senior with an outstanding grab there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. They'll run it from the gun. 1st down, looking for more now. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Now they'll run it on the toss. And this time he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Defense all over him that time.
But there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the second half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. To throw, it's Simpson. Running back has it on the screen now. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Grab near the sticks. It's Williams. That's enough for a 1st down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's past the marker and still going. You make the tackle, but the game moves the ball to the 28.
Well, you keep getting these chunk runs by this offense. They keep moving the chains and putting a lot of pressure on this defense, especially on a long drive like this. This defense looks clearly worn down.
First down here for this offense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. When he can't bring it in, might have heard some footsteps there over the middle. Second down now.
Oh, man. You have a good play dialed up and a great chance at yards, and it goes right through his hands. That'll drive the offensive coordinator in the booth absolutely crazy.
2nd and 10 now from the 28 after the incompletion. Play fake, looking to throw. That's reeled in. It's Williams. Touchdown, Alabama. This offense cannot be stopped. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion. Looking downfield, it's Simpson. Running out of time in the pocket. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead.
Well, we know this quarterback is a threat throwing the football. Here he uses his legs to get this 2-point conversion. Nice call.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Kept out of the end zone last time. Had to settle for a short field goal. Can they improve upon that here? Grab behind the line. It's Hemby. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. It's going to be a loss on the play. Forced out of bounds. Great play by the defense.
Well, the offensive coordinator calls the right play. I like trying to get out on the edge of the perimeter of this defense with the speed you have. But you got to tip your cap. The defense made a great play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Caught behind the line. It's Hemby. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Oh, and third down, but let's give the defense a lot of credit for being able to recognize that and bring him down short of the first down. It's all about timing and execution for that screenplay to work for third down to be able to pick up that first.
The Hoosiers will bring their punt team on the field now. Looking to flip the field here. And it's taken at the 25. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Grab behind the line. It's Horton. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Just a tremendous play here by the corner. The offense completes the pass, but the corner comes up, makes a nice form tackle while driving that receiver back in the process.
Empty backfield. Offense spreading the field with 5 wide. Looking downfield. It's Simpson. And the pass is incomplete. your pass protection in order. You bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, there he is again. Another nice completion to this slot receiver, and he picks up the first down. You know, there's so much attention on the outside wide receivers, but if I'm trying to defend this offense, I'd be worried about those one-on-one matchups on the inside against this slot receiver.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. And looking to throw now on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Miller. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down after that previous play. Looking for a receiver. Taking a deep shot here to the right. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Bama.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Up over the middle, it's Hemby. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down after that completion. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Quarterback keeps the football. Finally make the tackle, but not before he crosses midfield. First down at the 44. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. It's been pretty one-sided so far at the end of 3. Let's check out the stats. Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the fourth quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He gets loose. Slides down to avoid the tackle. And the Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Play action here on first down. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
See if the offense can overcome that sack. Second and long. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
So bad plays on first and second down puts him in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Out of the gun now on third down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
What a day for this defense, just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Pass is broken up. Turnover on downs. What a stop. Grab behind the line. It's Portland.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays. But the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Important second down play coming up. Design quarterback run. Football comes out. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half, really the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. It's second down. He hands it off from the gun. Breaks loose at the 40. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, man, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Caught near the sticks. It's Cooper. They make the stop at the 25, but it's first and 10 for this offense.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. To throw, it's Mendoza. Grab down the middle. It's Pemby. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, trying to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Tight end makes the grab. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
The Hoosiers looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to chuck it again. He's got it, looking for the end zone. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Quick throw, caught over the middle. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Well, you can tell that this play caller, the offense coordinator, he's thinking about the future. He wants to see how his quarterback and how this offense wants to compete when this game's out of reach. He's going to be very happy with the result of this play.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And it's good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen. That's good coverage there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. Ball handed off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Ball handed off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. Not the way he wanted to kick it. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Barker. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. That's the fullback making the catch. It was not a big concern for this defense when they built the game plan, but maybe they have to shift the focus.
Yeah, they have to, because this guy's athletic enough to be able to make that catch. This guy pounds those shoulders in to make blocks play after play. I think it's very nice to be able to see him finally show what he can do catching a ball like this.
Makes the catch. It's Becker. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. Sets the formation. It's 3rd down. Back to pass. It's Mendoza. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Boy, Chris, it has been tough sledding today for the old man under center. At this point, you just hope he's able to get out of this game healthy.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Forced to punt last time, trying to add points, build the lead right here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Breaks free. They're able to get him down. An important third down attempt for this offense. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Shotgun formation here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Williams. They make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Now, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looks right for a quick completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Well, defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Back to pass. It's Simpson. He's running out of time here. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up fourth down now.
Hey, I get the passing of football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
So a field goal attempt coming up now. Makes it look easy, and they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. Caught by the receiver. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, Chris. These guys got a long way to go in a short amount of time to do it. So let's get the ball downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Hemby. And the Hoosiers are going to keep this drive rolling.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Mendoza. He dumps it off to the tight end. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Offensively, you get to the fourth quarter, you're down in a game, you're thinking about verbal shots and getting out of bounds to try to stop the clock. If I'm a defensive coordinator, I'll give that up all game long. Short little routes, tackling them inbounds. Let's keep that clock moving.
Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. Receiver makes the catch on a comeback route. They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the first down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. First down. Looking to throw the football. Grab down the middle. It's Cooper. They bring him down, but this offense now in scoring position. First down from the 30.
Now the offense is taking advantage of the defense kind of sitting back with this lead. That's back-to-back plays of big yards. You know, it's a bend-but-don't-break mentality from this defense, but they might want to reevaluate because this offense is moving the ball too quickly down the field.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's got it with room to run. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Here's the second down play. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
And the Hoosiers will have 1st and 10 here. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. To throw, it's Mendoza. Catch made in space. Look out. Touchdown, Indiana. That's how you finish a play.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Direct snap to the back. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
What a shock, right? I mean, this guy once again gets his hands on the football, and great things seems to happen. He's over 120 yards on the day, and it's really been a combination of his vision and speed along with really dominant offensive line play.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. They'll run it here. It's the running back with the ball. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.